the inclusion thing is now it took over the Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
I'm so glad we're
cover.
talking about this. Can we
Do
bring
you know
them
that?
up?
Like,
Do I?
SI, this has been basically every American boy's introduction into their dick getting hard for 30 some years.
It's a Jack Mag.
Yeah, it's how you first do it, right? It's before porno. It's like the Jesus Christ. And
guys, look at my Twitter if you want to see my thoughts on this chick.
it's like you see, like,
I don't want to look at it. I'm so upset.
it was always actually too, it was the most beautiful women.
Yeah.
And there was variety. I mean, there were
Blondes, brunettes.
brunettes. No, but there were black women, there were Caribbean women, Indian women, Asian, like there's been variety, right? But just like stunning women, right? For years. I mean, this was like, the introduction to this was like, Christy Brinkley, right?
Yeah.
Kathy Ireland.
Yes.
Naomi Campbell. Elle McPherson, like all these like just stunners.
Yeah.
Supermodels. And then now.
Dimes only.
Yeah. The newest thing is you got this girl with like a pretty face and like, I don't know, my body. And then, I mean, she looks like a fucking long snapper from the neck down.
What's a long
like a fucking
sports?
It's like in football, the guy that snaps the ball back. What is she, like 2 1/4? Right? So I don't know. So like, and then they're like, this is the cover of the suit. So you're like, okay, I guess.
Man, I have so many feelings.
That's over. And then is that Elon Musk's mother is now?
So here's the thing. She is a nutritionist, and I have to say she looks better than me. So I feel like I can't. But here's the real question.
But that just shows you like, it's more about like the shift from, hey, this used to be this thing of like super hot chicks.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
It's not.
It's not just about super hot chicks, guys. There's this girl that needs to lose about 60 pounds, and here's a 74-year-old woman.
Yeah.
So enjoy your new swimsuit issue. Like, all right, I guess.
Well, and isn't the point to sell Sports Illustrated magazine? So hold on. So I agree. Look, there's a fraction of the population that is
likes
into
old
heavy
women
set.
and heavyset women. That's true.
Sure.
Yes.
But if you want to sell a lot of magazines,
yeah,
my mind always goes to, is this what the majority of men?
Right. There is a whole thing that majority, I don't know why we discount what majority means.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I get that it's inclusive.
You're trying to tell me most men are like, I mean, is she 230 pounds? That'd be cool. Like, that's what most guys are thinking?
Well,
and by the way, these little piggies, these piglet models, they get mad whenever we talk about their fat ass modeling careers. And they're like, well, you're fat too. Yeah, I'm a comedian, you fat fucking fuck. So you can be that. But no one wants to see your big fat ass on the cover of a magazine or endorsing products because you're fucking gross. All right? Go back to your barn and fucking roll around with the other pigs. This is a job for the genetically gifted, not for your big fat ass.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Kim Kardashian. Look how fucking hot that is. That's a banging cover. But look at the swimsuit they gave her, too. Look. And also, she's pretty, the heavy girl. Go back to the heavy girl. But like...
Yeah, she's got a pretty face.
She's like, dude, I'm not saying she's unattractive. I'm saying, look at
No, if you saw her at the local pool, you'd be like, hey, if that girl dropped 40 pounds, she'd be pretty hot. She's got a pretty face. Exactly. Yeah.
But the swimsuit they gave her, that doesn't look good on anybody. Like,
no, it does.
That body.
It does. It looks good on Christy Turlington, Kathy Ireland, Elle McPherson, Naomi Campbell.
That's a rough suit, though. I will say, in her defense, to pull that off, nobody looks good in the anchor, sweetie. That's tough.
And who is this being done for? This is done
nobody.
So that Sports Illustrated gets to go, we did a nice thing, didn't we? Aren't we?
Charity case.
Aren't we good?
It's not men who are snapping this up.
No, there are men, about like 37 of them in the United States.
I know. So I tweeted about this. If you guys want to look at my Twitter on Christina P, I started a furor. And it was like the dumbest, most innocuous. Oh, you're going to bring it up? Okay. It was like the stupidest thing. I was just making fun of her. I was like, supermodel, more like supper model. And then Tom was with me and added the emojis of a hamburger, a taco, and a hot dog. This started a real fury. I mean, 792 comments, retweets, 89 I mean, 5,000 people liked it. Yeah. Anyway, people are on my side, and I have a bit about I hate fat models. I'm not down with Downs models. Like, it's all... But it's so stupid. It's like, you guys are just doing this to try to get eyeballs on your product, and it's not right.
Yeah, I know.
It's so dumb.
There's also this thing that people are like, stop commenting on people's bodies. That's a big thing now.
Oh, shut
Why?
the fuck up.
Why?
Well, especially if you're going to pose in a bikini or a bathing suit.
Like,
that's the whole point.
You're putting your body out there. It's open to comment. It is no different, honestly, because this is like, this brings up when people like get mad about this stuff. Like, we put out stand up, we put out podcasts, right? We put them out. If you put it out, you have to be open to the criticism. That's part of the gig. You know, people tell us all the time, you're the worst. You're a piece of shit. You suck. You're a bad person. You're not funny. I wish you would. And you're like, yeah, but does it ever hurt? Yeah. Especially at the beginning. When you first hear it, you're like, whoa. Yeah. And then you get used to it. And then you realize that this is part of the job. Oh, yeah. And if your big fat ass takes pictures in bikinis or lingerie, then your big fat ass gets to get called a big fat ass. Okay? And if you don't want to be called that, either don't take the pictures or fucking drop 120 pounds, which is what it looks like you need to drop on the cover of this thing. Well, it's ridiculous too. Like, yeah, I'm a plus size model, and then when I model and take photos, then I complain. Everyone should tell me how great I look. No, you fucking delusional. No, fatso. That's why you're a big fat fuck now. It's because no one told you how fat you are. Well, and look, and also too, listen, Sports Illustrated always put healthy looking women on. So all these models that you named were quite healthy looking. They never put on the anorexics. No, they put on models who you got probably ate well, did yoga. Yeah, they were healthy. Paid attention to what they were. So that's the brand is healthy. So if you're putting someone who's overweight, and don't even fucking tell me that being overweight is healthy. It is not healthy. There's no way. Just put Sports Illustrated. Look, she's swimsuit edition covers. And we'll pull up the covers. Like over the years. Okay. Look, beautiful. Look at her. Look at Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks. Jesus Christ. Stunning. She's not a size 2. No. She's healthy. Very healthy. I would like to. Gorgeous. Camille. Get that food. God, I don't know who this is. Caustic. Can we turn the AC? My hands are frozen. Can someone make it warmer in here? I'm dying. Fine. I'm sweating. No, it's good. I have a cold sweat. I feel like I have a fever. Who's that right there? Jesus Christ. Who's that? I don't know, but she's perfect. Fuck. Olivia Culpo. Yep. Oh, Beyonce. Beyonce. Come on. That old dog. Yeah. Well, can I tell you what I think the problem in thinking is, and this victim culture? Jesus Christ. Can you listen to my point? No. And stop looking at the swimsuit edition for 1 minute? No. No, pull up the new one and I'll snap back to you. Can I play? Okay, yeah. What were you saying? Wait, look at the porker. Look at the porker in the water beneath. Look at that one. Yeah. Go down one. Oink oink. Oh no, she's not. She just has big milkers. The pose is not good. Yeah. The pose is not good. No, she's a big model. I forgot what I was gonna the point is. Yeah. Just because somebody looks like Tyra Banks on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Yeah. And she doesn't look like you, doesn't mean that you're inferior to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why do you have to take it as a personal affront? I just look at, you know what I look at it as? That's not your lot in life. You don't get to look, accept that. That's what I'm saying. So is that it is, I look at these amazing bodies and I'm saying on men as a gift. Like some of them I go, that's their gift. That's what they get. Yeah. They get those fucking abs and they get this crazy physique and you go like, and it's to be admired. There's nothing wrong with admiring it, right? Yeah. But Kate Upton, dog, right? Ugh. And I know you don't like skinny blondes. Grody. Ugh. Look at those perfect perky titties. Ugh. I mean, there's a reason why. No cellulite. There's a reason why everybody turns their head when they see a woman like that in real life. It's because that it is the desired beauty standard. Like it is
special.
that. It's special. It's unique. It doesn't happen a lot.
Oh, I remember that cover.
Yeah.
But the problem is now that
you know, if you combine the three of them, they weigh about half of the new swimsuit cover model's weight.
But that's the problem, is that you're not allowed to have an inspirational thing to want to attain anymore, because everybody is special.
Well, and the other thing,
it's like, no, not everybody's special.
Here's the other thing is like, they go like, you know, celebrate whatever body type, and like, and you know, you should just tell, she is beautiful. Like this 240-pound woman is beautiful. And you're like, yeah, here's the thing about accepting that body type, right?
Yeah.
What you're also saying is like, you know, it's hard. And it's a lot of work to not be this. And you're like, yeah, it's hard to achieve a lot of things. And the things that are most desirable are usually not easy.
Yeah.
So yes, some people are born genetically gifted, without a doubt. They just are. And they can, like, some of them just eat what they want and they just look great. But for most people, this is an effort. Mm-hmm. It's an effort to try to maintain a healthy appearance.
Well, even those hot chicks, they have to exercise.
Oh, most of them, that's not just
they don't eat a donut.
Time.
They're not eating Krispy Kremes.
Very rarely.
They're not going to do that. Their whole life is making themselves hotter.
There's the anomalies that like they do. They're like, I eat like shit. But that's not most people. Most people have to pay. So I feel like when you go like celebrate, you know, being wildly obese, it's like, that's not really a thing to celebrate, because it's not healthy. And what you're really saying is, I'm lazy. Mm-hmm. I'm lazy, and I think I should be applauded and just accept. You know, fine, if you want to be lazy and sit around and not do anything, that's fine. But I don't think the rest of us should have to go like, and it looks great.
And that's that's my problem too, is that we have to think this perverted way of like, no, this is awesome. Isn't it awesome that she's unhealthily overweight? And isn't it beautiful? Like, no, personally, I don't think it is beautiful. No. I think that those skinny girls who work out, and like Tyra Banks, I think she's beautiful. Yeah. Personally. But if you say that, you're a hateful piece of shit.
Yeah, and I don't really
Instead of being like, this is not for me. It's not for me.
I don't think you are. I think that the real sickness here is in the way that people spin it. It's not even like there's reality and there's like delusion. And all these people that are pushing this thing of like,
oh my God,
oh, this is what's great. Like, they're delusional, and they're firing people up about it. But you walk down the street and you ask people what they find to be the standard of beauty. You're going to find, like we said, the majority is going to say that the clearly beautiful woman is beautiful.
I know.
And that the other woman has a very pretty face and needs to lose weight.
Yeah. But everything is beautiful now. And when you take away that standard, if everyone is beautiful, then no one is beautiful.
They're not.
If everyone is a winner, then no one is a winner. You devalue any of the meaning. So what is beauty now? We're going to take that away. What is a woman now? Did you know that? Did you know that that's a question?
What is a woman?
Uh-huh. There's persons with periods, and men can have periods too. You remember that?
Well, that I know. I know men can get pregnant. It just takes you reframing what you think of as a man.
You need to reframe like, your entire mind.
I mean, who fucking...
But that's what I'm saying. And fat and obese women are beautiful. You didn't know that? They're swimsuit models, Tom. You just have to reframe your whole way of thinking. You have to live in the upside down where this shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absurd. Nobody I know is like, this is great.
That's the thing, is that also... How about no one talking about how offensive this is to the previous SI cover models who are like, hey, that used to mean something. Yeah. And you just devalued the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be a compliment. And now you're like, hey, are you SI Swimsuit? Are you a cover model for Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition? It's like, oh yeah, I'm an offensive lineman for the fucking Colts. Yeah.
But there were like WNBA players that were also on SI, and I'm like, well, if their bodies look athletic and are still attractive, maybe that's. Yeah. But I think for them to be unhealthy is not a swimsuit model. So this is a complete contradiction in terms.
And by the way, I already know all the fatties are gonna hit me up. All you fat fucking models. I got hit up by them last time. They put their baked beans down for a minute and they were like, oh
my God. Ooh, mommy, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Look. Try it out. have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out. Be her.